Brittany Murphy. Brittany Anne Murphy-Monjack, née Bertolotti, November 10, 1977 through December 20, 2009, was an American actress and singer. Born in Atlanta, Brittany moved to Los Angeles as a teenager and pursued a career in acting. Her breakthrough role was as Ty Frazier in Clueless, 1995, followed by supporting roles in independent films such as Freeway, 1996, and Bongwater, 1998. She made her stage debut in a Broadway production of Arthur Miller's A View from the Bridge in 1997, before appearing as Daisy Randon in Girl Interrupted, 1999, and as Lisa Swenson in Drop Dead Gorgeous, 1999. In the 2000s, Brittany appeared in Don't Say a Word, 2001, alongside Michael Douglas, and alongside Eminem in 8 Mile, 2002, for which she gained critical recognition. Her later roles include Riding in Cars with Boys, 2001, Spun, 2002, Just Married, 2003, Uptown Girls, 2003, Sin City, 2005, and Happy Feet, 2006. Murphy also voiced Luann Platter on the animated television series King of the Hill, 1997 through 2010. Her final film, Something Wicked, was released in April 2014. On December 20, 2009, Murphy died under disputed circumstances at the age of 32. The coroner's verdict was pneumonia, exacerbated by anemia and addiction to various prescription medicines. Early life. Brittany Anne Bertolotti was born in Atlanta, Georgia, to Sharon Kathleen Murphy and Angelo Joseph Bertolotti, who divorced when she was 2 years old. Murphy was raised by her mother in Edison, New Jersey. Bertolotti was not named as her father on Brittany's first death certificate. Prior to her enrolling at Edison High School, the family moved to Los Angeles in 1991 so that Murphy could pursue an acting career. Murphy said her mother never tried to stifle her creativity, and she considered her mother a crucial factor in her later success. When I asked my mom to move to California, she sold everything and moved out here for me. She always believed in me. Murphy's mother is of Irish and Slovakian descent, and her father is of Italian ancestry. She was raised a Baptist and later became a non-denominational Christian. She had 2 older half-brothers and a younger half-sister. Career. Acting. Murphy attended Vern Fowler School of Dance and Theater Arts in Colonia, New Jersey in 1982. From the age of 4, she trained in singing, dancing, and acting until her move to California at 13. Murphy made her Broadway debut in 1997 as Catherine in a revival of Arthur Miller's A View from the Bridge, opposite veteran actors Anthony LaPaglia and Allison Janney. Murphy landed her first job in Hollywood when she was 13, starring as Brenda Drexel in the series Drexel's Class. She then went on to play Molly Morgan in the short-lived The Torkelsons spin-off Almost Home. Murphy also guest-starred on several television series, including Parker Lewis Can't Lose, Blossom, Sequest 2032, Murder One, and Frasier. She also had recurring roles on Party of Five, Boy Meets World, and Sister Sister. Murphy's breakthrough role was in her second feature film, the teen comedy Clueless, 1995, directed by Amy Heckerling, which developed a cult following. She followed this with roles in Freeway, 1996, with Reese Witherspoon and Kiefer Sutherland, and the independent comedy Bongwater, 1998. In 1999, she had a supporting role in James Mangold's Girl Interrupted, as a troubled psychiatric patient alongside Winona Ryder and Angelina Jolie, and as an aspiring beauty queen in Drop Dead Gorgeous. She also voiced the character Luann Platter on Fox's animated sitcom King of the Hill for the entirety of the show's run from 1997 to 2009, and Josephine Gribble until the 5th season. She was nominated for an Annie Award for voice acting in the King of the Hill episode Movin' On Up. She began the 2000s with a leading role in Don't Say a Word, 2001, alongside Michael Douglas, the TV adaptation of the novel The Devil's Arithmetic, 2001, 8 Mile, 2002, for which she received critical acclaim, and Uptown Girls, 2003. In 2003, she starred in the romantic comedies Just Married and Little Black Book, 2004, and the critically acclaimed Sin City, 2005. Film critic Roger Ebert frequently acclaimed Murphy's acting talent and comedic timing, giving good reviews to several of her films and comparing her to Lucille Ball. As for Brittany Murphy, for me, it goes back to the 2003 Independent Spirit Awards, where Murphy was assigned to present one of the awards. Her task was to read the names of the 5 nominees, open an envelope, and reveal the name of the winner. This she turned into an opportunity for screwball improvisational comedy by pretending she could not follow this sequence, not even after the audience shouted instructions and the stage manager came to whisper in her ear not once, but twice. There were those in the audience who were dumbfounded by her stupidity. I was dumbfounded by her brilliance. Murphy followed with several independent films, including as Spun, 2002, Never Was, 2005, and Karen Moncrief's The Dead Girl, 2006, as well as 2 Edward Burns films, Sidewalks of New York, 2001, and The Groomsman, 2006. She returned to voice acting with the critically acclaimed 2006 animated feature Happy Feet as Gloria Penguin. In 2009, she was cast in the Lifetime TV movie Tribute as the main character, Scylla. Murphy completed the thriller drama Abandoned in June 2009, as it was released in 2010, after her death. In November 2009, Murphy left the production of The Caller, which was being filmed in Puerto Rico, and was replaced by Rachel Lefevre. Murphy denied media reports that she had been fired from the project after being difficult on set and cited creative differences. Something Wicked, her final film, was released in 2014. Music. Murphy's career also included work as a singer. She commented, "My singing voice isn't like my speaking voice. I've just always kept it a secret and never taken credit because I wanted to learn how to work behind the microphone in a recording studio, and some of the singers don't even know it was me recording on their albums." She was in a band called Blessed Soul with fellow actor Eric Balfour in the early 1990s. On June 6, 2006, Murphy and Paul Oakenfold released the single Faster Kill Pussycat from the album A Lively Mind. The song became a club hit and hit number 1 on Billboard's Hot Dance Club Play chart. It also hit number 7 on Oakenfold's native United Kingdom in June 2006. She dabbled in music again with the release of the film Happy Feet, in which she covered Queen's Somebody to Love and Earth, Wind and Fire's Boogie Wonderland. Murphy said about her character, Gloria, "Oddly enough, of all the characters I've played, Gloria is the most like me, and she's a penguin." George Miller always wanted one person to do both the speaking and the singing. I said, "I can sing," and I asked him to give me a shot. I don't think he took me very seriously, because most actors say they can do most things. Personal life. In late 2002, Murphy began dating Ashton Kutcher, her co-star in Just Married. Once engaged to talent manager Jeff Quadenetz, Murphy became engaged to Joe Macaluso in December 2005, a production assistant she met while working on the film Little Black Book. In August 2006, they ended their engagement. In May 2007, Murphy married British screenwriter Simon Monjack in a private Jewish ceremony in Los Angeles. In the late 2000s, Murphy lost a large amount of weight, which led to rumors of a cocaine addiction. In 2005, Murphy disputed such claims to Jane magazine, saying, "No, just for the record, I have never tried it in my entire life." Death. At 8 a.m. on December 20, 2009, the Los Angeles Fire Department responded to a medical request at the Los Angeles home Murphy and Monjack shared. She had apparently collapsed in a bathroom. Firefighters attempted to resuscitate Murphy on the scene. She was transported to Cedars-Sinai Medical Center, where she died at 10:04 a.m. after going into cardiac arrest. An autopsy was performed the day after she died. The Los Angeles County Coroner's Office, and a report issued February 2010 that the manner of death was accidental and that the cause of death was pneumonia, with secondary factors of severe iron deficiency anemia and multiple drug intoxication. The coroner found a range of over-the-counter and prescription medications in Murphy's system, with the most likely reason being to treat a cold or respiratory infection. These included elevated levels of hydrocodone, acetaminophen, L-methamphetamine, and chlorpheniramine, all of which are legal. The report observed the possible adverse physiological effects of elevated levels of these medications cannot be discounted, especially in her weakened state. On December 24, 2009, Murphy was buried at Forest Lawn Memorial Park in Hollywood Hills. In January 2010, Murphy's husband, Simon Monjack, and her mother, Sharon Murphy, claimed that she did not use drugs or alcohol, and the former did not cause her death. Instead, they attributed it to a heart condition, mitral valve prolapse. On May 23, Monjack was found dead at the same Hollywood Hills residence. It was reported that the Los Angeles County Department of Health had considered toxic mold in their house as a possible cause of the deaths, but this was dismissed by the Los Angeles Assistant Chief Coroner Ed Winter, who stated that there were no indicators that mold was a factor. Sharon Murphy described the reports of mold contributing to the deaths as absurd, and went on to state that inspecting the home for mold was never questioned by the health department. In December 2011, Sharon Murphy changed her stance, announcing that toxic mold was indeed what killed her daughter and son-in-law, and filed a lawsuit against the attorneys who represented her in an earlier lawsuit against the builders of the home where the daughter and son-in-law died. In January 2012, her father, Angelo Bertolotti, applied to the Superior Court of California requesting that the Los Angeles County Coroner's Office be required to hand over samples of his daughter's hair for independent testing. The suit was dismissed 7 months later, after Bertolotti failed to attend 2 separate hearings. In November 2013, Bertolotti claimed that a toxicology report showed that deliberate poisoning by heavy metals, including antimony and barium, was a possible cause of his daughter's death. Sharon Murphy described the claim as a smear. Foundation. In January 2010, Murphy's mother, Sharon, and her widower, Simon Monjack, established the Brittany Murphy Foundation, a charitable fund for children's arts education, as well as supporting the USO and cancer research. The foundation was launched on February 4, 2010, at a fundraising event at the Saban Theater in Beverly Hills. After a records search revealed that the foundation's not-for-profit status had not been filed, the foundation refunded any donations received. In an official letter on the foundation's website, they stated that in an effort to get the foundation set up as quickly as possible, they had established it as a private foundation, with plans to apply for nonprofit status later. However, they said that they had decided to wait until the foundation's nonprofit status was approved before going any further in order to truly honor Murphy and the foundation's charitable goals. On November 10, 2013, the Brittany Murphy Foundation was officially relaunched by her father, Angelo Bertolotti, according to a press release posted at the foundation's website. As of September 2018, the Brittany Murphy Foundation appears to be defunct. GuideStar USA, Inc., an information service specializing in reporting on U.S. nonprofit companies, reports that the Brittany Murphy Foundation has not appeared on the IRS master file in a number, citation needed, of months, which may indicate that it has ceased operations. Legacy. On October 21, HBO Max aired a documentary titled What Happened, Brittany Murphy?, covering the mystery surrounding Murphy's death. In the documentary, Murphy's 8 Mile co-star, Taryn Manning, remembered her as free-spirited, whimsical, and full of laughter. After the documentary premiere, Daniel Feinberg wrote for The Hollywood Reporter that the documentary was 20% a reminder of Murphy's transcendent talent, 30% a dead-ended investigation into the mystery of her death, and 50% an unenlightening examination of Murphy's late husband, and concluded his review saying that Murphy deserved better than the treatment she received in the media, which probably contributed to Monjack's ability to control her in the way he did.